Wednesday evening presentation of the end. You know, Grant, for players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, BA, it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've got Joe Ingles. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. Then it's MP, and it's Edwards in at the 2.
Oh, sometimes you know the contact is coming. MP not shying away at all.
Here's Harden, and Harden with the slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And he gets it to go. MP's got his second bucket on the night.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's an understatement to say they're on a roll. They're coming in on a 15-game winning streak.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratch in your head, because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not going away, but I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
Randle, a screen on Harden. 5 on the clock. Count that one. MP's got 8.
Good cut by MP there. Love that aggressive approach.
And Grant, the Clippers have strung together 13 straight winning seasons. But at the same time, it feels like they've left a lot on the table.
Yeah, with all their star power over that time, they've made it past the second round of the playoffs only once. And that fan base is restless.
They have been rolling. That's their first miss of the game.
And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with Tyronn Lue.
He knows it'll be tough to score in the paint tonight. Gobert locks down the lane as well as anyone. He blocks shots, and then when you count up the numbers of shots he alters, you get a full picture of his dominance at the defensive end. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Pure from three-point range.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Leonard outside. Off target with the open look.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Ingles passes to Randle for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Last time they came together was in Minneapolis, where they fell to the Timberwolves.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
MP looking around. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 10 points for him.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And there's a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul of the game. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Batum. Coffey comes in for Powell. Miller's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Dunn in for Harden. And the Timberwolves also making a change. DiVincenzo's checked in. From the high post. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Edwards. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, BA. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing
He's checked in for the Clippers. Harden comes in for Miller. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. Then it's Drew Eubanks. Then there's Amir Coffey. And it's Brown in at the power forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Eubanks, the pass to Brown. Outside for Harden. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Harden's got 16 points.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Picked by Gobert. Here's MP. Getting it done inside, MP.
Oh, a wise move by MP, calling his own numbers in the two-man game.
Eubanks the screen. Harden from outside. Off the mark, making him 5 for 6 now.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Gobert with a screen on Harden. MP, the pass to Gobert. Gobert not bothered by the D.
Excellent mobility right there. I like when Gobert rolls to the rim with that aggression.
Here's Harden. Pass to Coffey. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited, and for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for. Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Randall, a screen on Harden. MP, the pass to Randall. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Now it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Harden from outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
And here's Edwards. No made baskets yet. From deep, MP. MP buries the triple.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
It was a lockdown effort defensively, contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Batum is checked in for Eubanks. Leonard comes in for Brown. Norman Powell, he's checked in for Coffey. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Dunn. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get. They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Harden with a bucket.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Ingles, a screen on Harden. MP with a step. 4-3. And Ingles gets it to go. The assist by MP. Ingles has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Bogdanovich passes to Powell. Leonard outside. Goes back up. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
MP right through him.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Outside Harden. Over MP. Harden, good. Harden's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Harden against MP. MP goes strong to the rack.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Harden against MP. Powell for three. The rebound by Ingles. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 20-5 run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanovic.
DiVincenzo smartly getting into the defense there, drawing a foul inside while taking the shot. That's a smart offensive play by DiVincenzo.
That free throw no good from DiVincenzo.
Boy, the upside.
And so it's MP making things happen for Minnesota. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back after this word.
Friends, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot from...
Hi, everyone. In the Western Conference, Nikola Jokic.
The talent of the Jokers being recognized. Big achievements for the big man from Serbia.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Timberwolves. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. They've got MP, Julius Randle out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And MP throws it down.
And the defense is going to remember this. They might try to make MP pay for it.
It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed, and now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Pass to Gobert. Outside for Randle. Just 4 to shoot. MP, the pass to Randle. Over Leonard. And it's Randle that time. On the assist by MP. Randle's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Three-pointer, Harden. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Outside Bogdanovic. Hits the three-pointer.
When Bogdan is set in the corner, feed him. He loves those shots. Can make him in his sleep.
The Timberwolves lead by 16. MP outside. Randle a screen on Harden. MP drives in. Can't hit from in close.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things we have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. For Minnesota, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Ingles, good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And another shot. And the finish inside by Harden. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A proven score. When Harden gets into a flow like this, he can pile up the points.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Eubanks, he's checked in for the Clippers. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at the Clippers, no movement for them, maintaining their top. Changes for Los Angeles. Coffee comes in for Batum, and it's done in for Leonard. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Ingles, a screen on Harden. Here's MP. And a nice finish on the layup. MP's got 25 points.
There's MP getting that orange where he needs it to go.
Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Amir Coffey. Then there's Chris Dunn. Then it's Drew Eubanks. And it's Harden in at the one. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
Here's Dunn. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. That's tipped. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
MP against Harden. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
MP, the pass to Ingles. Back to MP. Ingles, a screen on Harden. Shot clock at 5. Lets the three fly. And Ingles gets it to go. The assist by MP. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Harden scanning the floor. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that three a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
They set the pick. Here's MP driving inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yes, speeding in there and getting some airtime. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Inside, here's Eubanks. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Back to Edwards. MP outside. And there's the drive. Just 3 to shoot. Ingles from outside. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. Harden's got 4 rebounds now.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Timberwolves.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And you know, against a conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
Here's MP. That one's good for 2. MP's got 31.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA.